Hi there, it's Dave here, and just going over the bicycle touring gear I'll be taking with me on my cycle ride from Greece to England. This is what the bike looks like loaded up. It's got two Ortlieb panniers on the front and an Ortlieb 5 handlebar bag. On the back, two more Ortlieb panniers and an Ortlieb rack pack. I've already reviewed the Stanforth Kibo Plus bike, so you can check that out on my separate video. So for now, I think what I'll do is take each bag off and go through it individually. Okay, so this is what's in the front left pannier. Starting off with the spokes there, taking some spare spokes with me. Inside this bag is my bicycle toolkit. Now I'm not going to go through that here because I've already done a separate video about that, so you might want to check my channel out as you can find it under bicycle touring kit for cycling from Greece to England. One bike lock. Going to need that for when I pop into the supermarket and resupply. The next main thing in this front pannier is the wet weather gear. So the wet weather gear I pack in this stuff sack, and it includes waterproof trousers, sealskin socks, they're kind of winter gloves, so they're both waterproof and warm, which are quite handy, sealskins hat, and a Gore-Tex jacket. And that completes what's in the front pannier on the left hand side. So this is what's in the front pannier on the right hand side. Got a map of Greece. The GPS is not entirely reliable, so it's better to have a map just in case. One selfie stick. This is a selfie stick for my GoPro, so I'm hoping to do some vlogs on the road, so keep coming back to the channel. This, as it says, is the first aid kit. Kind of a mix of things in there. We've got plasters, medical wipes, nappy sand kind of equivalent, so nothing too much. Oh, and also some Nurofen, some hand wipes, insect repellent. Insects seem to love me. Regular reading glasses case. Sunglasses case, but inside there I've got my Swiss Army knife and lip balm. Normally I'll be wearing the sunglasses. Toilet paper. This is my cooking stove, which is quite heavy, but it is very good. You can use it on an open fire as well as on a camp stove. Inside the cooking stove, also got a stainless steel cup. And that's everything else that I need in there: pot handle, lighters, and something to clean it with. Then we have this bag here, which has, I think this was actually originally supposed to be a wash bag, but I've needed to use it for something else. I'm really good at getting this zip undone with one hand, aren't I? Aha, there we go. So as you can see, this has got almost every electronic item you can think of in there. I've got my GoPro in there, all leads, power bank, batteries. This is basically my electronic gear. So what I'm trying to do is work on the road as well. So by making vlogs, updating my blog, writing for other people. So as a consequence, I need to take quite a lot of electronic gear with me. That's the power lead for my laptop. The laptop's in a different bag right now. So I think by choosing to work on the road as I travel on this, what should be about a 2.5 month cycle ride, I've probably added on in terms of weight about an extra kilo or 2 kilos of stuff to carry. But on the other hand, if I can earn some money, that's what we've got to do. So that completes the front pannier on the right hand side. This is the handlebar bag. There's not a lot in here right now, so what I've got is some chickpeas and some raisins for the road. One sort of energy bar type thing, and a waterproof bag. This is actually where the camera goes that I'm using to film this, and inside there will be just like snacks and anything else I need to use sort of by an hourly basis as I cycle, just so it's with easy access. This is what's in the rack pack. I use this mainly for my camping stuff. So the tent I'm using, which is the Van Gogh Banshee 200, I previously used that on a cycle ride from, in England actually, in the Fens region. This is my camping stove. As you can see, it's just a regular camping gas stove. Now I have got a MSR whisper lights, which decided to break on me at the last minute. So I'm using the camping gas one anyway. And actually for Europe, it's not a bad thing to use because you can get these bottles anywhere, and it's actually lighter than the Whisper Light. So it's not a bad thing to go with this. This is my Carrymore Deluxe Pillow. I think I must be getting soft in my old age because I need a pillow now when I camp. And I've just got a foam mattress, which isn't the thickest one in the world, but I generally sleep well when I'm camping. So that's what's in the rack pack. Okay, so this is the rear pannier on the left hand side. In the bottom I keep the Snug Pack Chrysalis 1 sleeping bag, and that should be more than adequate for this bicycle trip through Europe. It's mainly during the summer months I'm going to be travelling, so although I expect it to get cold if it rains at night, it's not going to be a major issue. Here I've got the food that I'm taking with me, and I'm keeping it in containers. So in this one I've got oats, which are a cyclist staple, and in this one there's a mixture of things. I've got some tinned fish, I've got pasta, peanut butter, some snack bars, salt, pepper, and that sort of thing. And in here, this is my towel, toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, and so basically that's my wash bag. And I keep it all in the case that the towel comes in, just seem more convenient. And that completes what's in the rear left pannier. And finally, this is what I'm keeping in the rear right pannier. In here there's a bar of soap and a sponge. I use the soap to shave with as well as to shower with. And here is a spare pair of shoes. Because of the size feet I've got, it does tend to take up quite a lot of space in the bags, my shoes. So in a way I wish I had smaller feet, but then again you know what they say about people with big feet, apparently. And in here, this is where I keep my clothes. As my travel blogger's grease hat, great organisation to be a member of. And in my fleece I've packed my laptop, and it just gives it a little bit of extra protection as we're bouncing along down the road on the bike. And inside here I have one pair of trousers, pair of swimming shorts, one shirt, 2 cycling tops. This is like a base layer, but you can also use it as a cycling top. 3 pairs of socks, 1 pair of undies, and 1 pair of cycling undershorts. In addition to that, I'm also taking with me my regular cycling shorts, another cycling top, socks, my cycling shoes, and my sunglasses. And that about completes what I'm taking with me on this bicycle tour. One more thing left to do, and that's to weigh it and see how much it is. One of the most popular questions I get asked on a bicycle tour is, how much does the stuff weigh? And normally I haven't got a clue, but as we've got the scales here, we'll find out. So first I'll measure myself. Surely that can't be right. Surely. Anyway, it's a nice round number, 85 kilos. So keep that in mind, because there's going to be a competition at the end of this. Let's go and get one of the bags. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll weigh the 2 rear panniers together. So this is me with the 2 rear panniers. Well, it make its mind up in a minute. 95.1. Okay. Next up, we'll weigh the 2 front panniers. $92.8. And not finally. Now we'll weigh the rack pack. Oh, 88.7, doesn't weigh a lot at all. And finally, as I was saying, we'll weigh the handlebar bag. $85.5. So, for the first person that can work out correctly how much all this bicycle touring gear weighs, and leave a comment on the thread below on the YouTube channel, I will send you a postcard from somewhere. Maybe it'll be Albania or Bosnia or Montenegro, who knows. But leave your comment below. Thanks very much for watching. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel, then please do, as I've got plenty more videos on bicycle touring there. And I'll leave for the trip on May the 8th, and it should take about 2.5 months to reach England. So until later, thanks a lot. Cheers.